Okay, we're now recording. Call the meeting to order at 6:30. Ms. Mayor, Pledge of Allegiance?
Sure. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call. We got everybody here. Let's take a moment for public comments and questions. Anything from the public? Okay, not seeing any public here. We'll move on. Let's take a look at the approval of minutes and accounts payable. Let's take a look at the minutes of the general meeting of August 11th. Any questions, comments, or corrections on those minutes?
The only thing that I have is on number 8 with open discussion. Ray, you had asked about who made the motion to approve the purchase of the software, and that was Steve. It's on the 3rd page.
It's right here.
I was just going to ask that.
That's who we missed. We missed Ray.
Ray and JJ.
No, JJ's here.
Ray's here.
JJ? Oh, okay. Hi, JJ.
I thought I heard Ray on earlier.
Yeah, I think she dropped for some reason.
Oh.
That was that Pledge of Allegiance.
We're all doing our own thing then.
Yep, we overloaded the system, knocked her out. Okay, hopefully she gets back here. Otherwise, we're recording, so minutes should not be a problem.
This is on page 3 at the bottom, number 8.
Yeah. Where she left the blank.
Yeah, where she left the blank, that was Steve. Stevie is also good.
All right. So we will make that addition. Any other comments, corrections?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, not hearing any more questions or corrections. Would somebody like to make a motion accepting the minutes of August 11th, 2020 as presented?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, Carolyn makes the motion. Who wants to second?
Sigler will second.
Barb Sigler seconds. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, motion carries. Let's take a look at the minutes of the caucus meeting of August 25th, 2020. Any questions, comments, or corrections on those minutes?
I have a correction on number 2, items for discussion on page 2, and under discussion about the roads.
Okay.
I think she meant that the line painting, you reported that the line painting has, that the paving had been completed, and then the line painting on Pennsbury North, South, Pennsview, because we had already completed on the week before, I think.
Okay, yes, okay, reported that roads have been milled and half of the paving has been completed. Tomorrow, Pennsbury Boulevard North Extension will be paved, followed by...
Pennsbury South.
And that was the end of August. And I'm thinking, weren't we done sooner than that? Wasn't that the line painting?
Well, let's see, this would have been for Tuesday, August 25th.
just started that
Uh,
week.
Is that the week we started?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, then it
Yep.
wasn't.
Nope. Nope. She's right. She's right.
Okay, sorry.
Nope.
It was the only comment I had. And it wasn't a right one, so.
Trust me. Trust me, Barb. Those 4 weeks were a blur.
There they were for you. Oh.
Hmm.
Okay. Any other questions or comments or corrections on the minutes of the caucus meeting?
Nope.
Nope. Not hearing any. Would somebody like to make a motion accepting the minutes of the August 25th caucus meeting as presented?
Brenda will make the motion.
Brenda makes the motion. Do I have a second?
Barb C.
Barb C makes the second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, motion passes.
Excuse me,
Let's take,
Steve, I wasn't on when they approved the general meeting minutes. Can you tell me who approved them and who seconded them?
Oh,
you're gonna have to wait for the replay for that one.
Okay.
no.
We gotcha. Does anybody remember?
Carolyn and Barb Sigler.
Yeah, Carolyn and Barb Sigler
Okay.
at the general meeting.
Yeah,
Okay,
there
thank
was
you.
one correction on the general meeting minutes. Your blank should have been my name.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
all righty. Let's see, accounts payable ending August 31st, 2020. Okay, just a
Anyone
head.
else have a heart attack?
Yeah.
Okay, just a heads up on this. The reason why this is so outrageous is we got the road, the first
Yeah.
payment on the road project here. And also we have police, fire, and ambulance,
Mhm.
or I should say police and fire is on this one. And this does not include something else that we'll have later on the agenda. If this doesn't give you a heart attack, that will.
Oh,
Any questions for Ray? Other than we're going to take our checkbook away.
mm-hmm.
Should be less next month, I promise.
Yeah, I don't think you can make that promise.
No.
Well, I can because I won't have to pay the police, fire, and ambulance or the quarterly payroll.
No, but
So
we
I
got
can,
the,
I can
got the rest.
promise.
We got the rest of the road on that next.
Yeah, we do. I have the bills, by the way, and we'll discuss them
Okay.
when you get to that.
All right. Somebody like to make a motion accepting the accounts payable list ending August 31st, 2020 at a total of $339,350.54.
Marie will make it.
Marita makes the motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Nick seconds. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions?
Lacey.
Okay, pay the bills. Okay, officials reports. Miss Mayor, what's happening?
Okay, for the month of August, we had 1 harassment by communication, 1 harassment, 2 domestics, 1 loud noise complaint, 1 alarm, 1 suspicious activity, 1 found property, 1 wild animal, 1 other animal complaint, 2 abandoned vehicles, 8 traffic or parking problems, 1 police information, and 2 ambulance assist for the month, total of 23 calls. Last month we talked about the speed sign. They're having problems with getting new batteries and systems in to recharge. So that's the holdup on that. Carnegie's aren't up either. So I
Yes.
doubt very much if they'll be up this year.
Lucy, do you want to ask Jeff if he wants me to take a look at it?
Okay.
I might be able to do something with those.
Okay. Because I think he said Public Works had taken a look at it down there too. And there's some part that the company in California it's not cooperating or something. I don't know. But I'll mention it to him.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
concludes my report.
All right. Thank you, Lucy. President's report, I'm going to defer till later. Vice President, anything?
No, nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Manager's report?
Yes. The road signs have not yet been ordered because I'm waiting for a bid from Safety Sign. I called them on Thursday last week, and they said they'll have it to me shortly. I also received a notice from Bob Palermo of Jolly Holly Lights indicating that reservations for the work is due by September 10th, which is only a few days, and the signed contract and deposit is due on October 1st. But he didn't send the new contract. And there's no indication in this email I got from him of any cost increase or anything. So I think we have to wait until the contract is received. Last year, the cost was $6,500. So if it is the same this week or this year it goes up slightly, you know, need to know whether we're going to go ahead with that this year in light of our substantially increased costs for the construction.
Well, why don't you get a hold of him and find out, you know, what the deal is.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, what else you got?
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, Trish, real estate tax collector.
I collected 12 this month, for August, for a total of $6,298.16. We still have 18 outstanding for a total of $10,129, and that is the penalty amount.
Okay. All right, Act 511.
Actually, we received a normally large check or deposit. It was $21,976.62. And I guess that's because people are back to work now and paying their earned income. I don't know, but it's larger than it's been for a long time.
There was a while where Jordan Tax was shut down.
Okay.
So yeah, I would expect that we're collecting some
Yeah.
additional back taxes.
Okay.
That
I
they
just
hadn't.
thought it was a large amount, so that's good.
Large is good. Large is very good. Okay, refuse fee, Trish.
Collected $612.50 and $635.80 in lien fees. JJ, I'm going to be sending you over for one property to go ahead and release the liens on that. Okay, I was just waiting for their checks to clear.
Sounds great.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, engineers report. Anything besides the roads?
No, really the other thing was the water line repair last week on Carriage Circle. That was a pretty substantial break in the line. It was radial around most of the pipe. It looked like it was almost sheared in half. But the good news is contractor got it repaired in one day. Bad news is he had to shut the water off to the borough because 2 valves didn't work that were supposed to work. And we'll probably address those during one of the paving contracts. We'll have at least one or two new valves installed. But for now, everything's fine. That's pretty much all I have.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Clint? When do we get the hydrants exercised?
That'll be in the next month or two.
Okay.
Actually, the water line repair contractor, Process Contracting, they bought some equipment that they can use to measure the pressure and dechlorinate the water as they flow test it. So I'm going to approach him about doing that work.
Okay.
Probably have something next month for you.
Okay.
And how much is the water line break going to cost?
The water line The
They're
water
just
line
over
break,
4,000, just over 4,000.
yeah, the water line break was $4,100, and we got a little discount on the guy that did the detection work. We got that for $400. So the whole cost is $4,400, and we split that in half with the condo.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
So it's going to be $2,200. Our cost on that will be $2,200 approximately.
Okay.
Are we
Okay,
going to
any-
vote on that today?
We don't need to vote on it, do we?
Oh, okay.
Do we?
We have that on the agenda later
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Clint, anything else?
Nope, that's all I had.
Oh, okay. Clint, we do need to take a look at that sewer by the restaurant.
Mm.
Yeah, I was in contact with one of my inspectors. He didn't get to it last week, but we'll get to it in the next few days.
Okay. Yeah, we want to see what that looks like before he opens,
Okay.
because I got a feeling we're not gonna like what we see,
You're probably right.
unfortunately. Okay, solicitor JJ, what's up?
All I have is, I'd say probably a couple weeks ago, I reviewed the loan documents from Dollar Bank. I provided them my comments, which were pretty minimal, but stuff I wanted in there. And I haven't heard back from them, so I don't know if Nick has heard anything from
Yeah, they're
them.
actually all signed. I need to go back up and sign one document, and we'll
Okay.
I'm meet up with Ray and we'll shoot them over tonight. So.
Okay, so then I guess I'm assuming they approved all my comments.
Yep, they approved them all.
Okay. Okay. So that's good, and that's all I have.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay, committee reports, Public Works. Public Works.
We had to deal with some dumpster issues. I guess dumpster 34 has a wrong size door on it, and they have to find one to fix that. And then the new tree in the island looks great.
Yes, they did a good job on that.
Yeah, it does look nice.
Yes.
And the only other thing I was going to bring up, and I guess she'll bring it up in the punch list, it was the fire hydrant,
Correct.
not yellowed. Okay. That's all I have, I think.
Yeah, I spoke with Clint about that already. You and I need to do a walk around and basically check over the entire project, walk all those streets,
Okay.
and come up with a
Okay.
punch list for Clint, and Clint needs to go back to the contractor with that. Because you had mentioned
Okay.
that you think there's more than one fire hydrant that we may have a problem with.
Well, I'm not sure. I sort of looked on like my way. I didn't see any problems other than the one by 552. So yeah, we can look around. Let me know when.
Okay. All right. Parks and Recreation, anything?
There's nothing to report. I just had a question. Were you guys aware that there's a big crack in the sign, the permanent sign?
Talking about that yellow sign for the playground.
The colored sign, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like
it
red,
wasn't.
yellow, and blue. Yeah, okay.
Is it bad?
Well, it's kind of a big crack. It starts at the top and kind of goes towards the middle. I mean, I don't think it's going to fall apart or anything.
Well, maybe we'll take a look at it. Let's see. Maybe because I forget how much we paid for that.
Yeah, that's all I had.
That's at the playground?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay.
playground.
Okay.
Okay. Community Affairs.
Nothing new to report there.
Nothing new to report. Okay. How about condo report? Do we have anything? I think their meeting was canceled.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
They have one scheduled for September 16th. If
Okay,
it's,
that
if
is
it-
not going to be on September 16th, I am told.
Okay,
They believe it's going to be moved back a week.
okay.
Okay, there's some issues there.
Okay. Well, Brenda is scheduled for September if it takes place.
All right.
Are the meetings actually in the meeting room, or are they virtual?
No, they're live.
They're in the
Okay.
meeting room.
Okay.
All right, public safety, Lucy.
The only thing I wanted to bring up right now, and I don't think we're going to have an answer because is Halloween. We haven't heard anything from the county or whether it's going to happen or not, but that'll be in about 6 weeks. So I guess we'll just follow suit to whatever the county proposes or neighboring communities, I guess. Anybody's thoughts on this?
I spoke with Sam Nucci down in Ingram, and they pretty much already nixed their Halloween parade. But he was under the impression what they were thinking about doing is, as far as trick or treat goes, just it's up to the individuals. Do you want to give? You have to wear a mask. If you want to go door to door, got to wear a mask.
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe this is something we can, talk about again at the caucus meeting, and maybe by that time, there'll be some other communities coming forward or the county having some suggestion. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you, Lucy. Finance, Nick.
I'll have to notice, in addition to what JJ discussed earlier, we DCD approved of our loan, so we were able to proceed with that, and we're in the process of signing off and everything at the moment.
Okay. All right, administrative. I have nothing right at the moment. Yeah, as a matter of fact, yes, I do. What we're going to be doing is Trish is going to be taking a kind of leave of absence for a medical reason, and she's going to be home for a while. And what we're going to do is we're going to move her computer equipment down to her house. So she's going to be doing her tax work down at her house, and we'll be dropping her paperwork and mail down to her. But Trish is not going to be allowed to do steps.
Oh.
So
Steve, I'll take responsibility for getting her mail to her since I'm the one that gets it.
Thanks, Ray. I appreciate it.
No problem.
let's see where we're at here. Oh, one thing I admitted, solicitor, JJ, we need to go out for quotes on refuse collection.
Okay, so I will get that advertised this week.
Okay.
How's that?
That is fine.
Okay, good.
All right. Okay, Brenda.
While we're talking to JJ and you, can we talk about that? We have to bring up that thing about the ordinance for the refuse fee, for the refuse collection for Jordan. Ray sent the ordinance over to you and JJ too.
Mm-hmm.
While we're talking refuse fee.
Okay.
You agree with that?
JJ, did you get it?
Yeah, I did get it. I just wasn't sure what we needed to do with it. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Do I just send this whole thing back over to Jordan then?
Oh, yeah. He just wanted to see the ordinance.
Okay, so I can just send this over to him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure before I did it.
Yep, that's fine. And that's just really from when you sent me his email. That's all it seemed like he was looking for. So I guess.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Let's see, next on the agenda, our newest committee, Food Truck Tuesdays. Cindy?
I see.
I'm not really sure what you want me to say.
Well, I got your, well, I have your schedule up there.
I like the diagram at the top.
This is going to be, with your approval, this is going to be the flyer that is going to be delivered to all 500 residents.
Well, I think it's a really good idea to get it in the mail for everybody in their mail slots. Because so many people aren't on social media.
Yeah, well, you had the original truck on the Facebook page, but we didn't have anything on the website, or Nextdoor didn't have anything on it. So there were a bunch of people commenting on Nextdoor that they didn't even know about the food truck. So there's a lot of people that aren't on the Facebook, but they're on Nextdoor.
I'm not on Facebook or Nextdoor, so I didn't know about it.
I posted an announcement about it on Nextdoor. So there was an announcement posted, and there now is something on the website. Steve posted a really good eye-catching announcement about it on the homepage, and I posted under the Borough News. So I have, there are people who have commented to me on Nextdoor about it, and I've answered their questions.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Do we have to order this? Does this food have to be ordered ahead of time?
No, Carolyn. The one restaurant, the Blaze food truck, you can call in the morning and order your meal, so you know it will be there. Since some of the
I see. I see. I just have to look on their menu. Okay.
Yeah, all the menu items for all of these restaurants are usually under $10 each.
Oh, okay. No problem. I'm just saying, I don't know what's there. So yeah, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, check it out. I'm just really happy that everybody is behind this, and I think the residents will be very excited.
Yep.
And I will post another announcement on Nextdoor as we get closer to September 15th, just a little reminder, so.
Great, thank you.
Okay, Brenda, on your Borough News, okay, we do have to make this update right here.
Okay.
Okay, it's called Rail Yard Mobile.
Okay.
Is the food truck for the restaurant.
Okay.
Okay. And the only real changes I made to the flyer was just adding this, or until food is sold out. So we don't have anybody coming back to us and saying, hey, I was there at 7:25 and they didn't have any food. You know, what's the matter with you people?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And we put down here the location.
Okay.
In two different formats as to how to find the food truck.
Yeah, someone asked that question on Nextdoor about where the food trucks are going to be located. So
that's why that's there.
Yep, that'll help.
I saw the Nextdoor post. Okay, so I think we're good. So we'll set up for no parking for next Tuesday, and we'll set up the cones for a queue line to try to keep the people out of the street.
Yep.
Because at one point on the last food truck, we had people actually lined up across the entire street in a straight line.
That's fascinating.
It's just human nature that, you know, hey, you're supposed to line up facing the window. So we'll see if we can get everybody to change their social attitudes here. All right, old business. We got road construction update. All I can say is thank God it's over.
You're not kidding.
Boy, was that a nightmare. And I guess we still have little bits and pieces here that we have to tie up loose ends. So we'll go ahead and do that.
A resident called today and asked when Pennsbury Boulevard here in front of the commercial district is going to be done, because she is having a major contractor come into her house and do some repairs. And when she told me that, I told her it wasn't going to be till next year. This is done in phases, so she doesn't have to worry about that. But if they're bringing a truck, she needs to let us know so that we can tell her where to park it. And also I reiterated that any contractor who does work in this in the community has to take their trash away because they can't put it in our dumpsters.
Very good move.
Thank you, Ray.
And she said they would. So.
That or you make arrangements with the condo for helping hands. That's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, the next item we have here is this little gem.
Oh.
Okay, so far we paid $287,920.72, and we owe them $186,992.97. Okay, this is the total. Clint, correct me if I'm wrong. This is the total due.
Yep,
now.
that's the final payment due for all of it. Yep.
Okay, we're not holding anything back.
Even if we have punch items?
Well, you could hold 5% back, but the punch list items are so small, I probably wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing we have is a couple painting things that we know about, and just moving those concrete tire blocks back onto the parking spaces. Would somebody like to make a motion that we pay Scarelli Contracting $186,992.97 as the final payment on the 2020 road project?
I'll make that motion, Carolyn.
Okay, Carolyn makes the motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
That's Nick second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, anybody need CPR or anything? Okay. Ray, you can go ahead and make the money transfers that Nick has talked about, and
Okay.
we'll go ahead and prepare a check for Chris.
Okay.
Okay, so we got the second payment. So let's move on to new business. And we got approval to open up dollar bank accounts. Okay, no brainer on this one. Would somebody like to make a motion that we establish all new accounts with Dollar Bank?
Brenda will make the motion.
Do I have a second?
Marita will second.
Marita seconds. Brenda makes the motion. Marita seconds. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, we're good to go there. Now, here comes the other one. Let me find the bill for that.
$415.
That's with process contracting.
Mm-hmm. And American Leak Detection, $400.
Right. I don't have an electronic copy of that bill, but that bill's for $400. So this bill plus $400 divided by 2.
Okay.
Right. And Ray, you'll have to generate a bill to the condo for that.
Okay, so I'm paying the full amount.
Yes.
And then sending them, okay, a letter
Right,
for
the
half.
The
Okay.
condo will pay us.
Okay.
Yeah, we pay the full thing. They pay us.
Okay.
Okay. Somebody'd like to make a motion that we pay process contracting and leak detection services a total of $4,415.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, Barb Sigler makes the motion. Do I have a second?
Brenda will second.
Brenda seconds. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, motion passes. Okay, open discussion with council. What you guys want to talk about? Anything?
Nope.
Yep.
Okay, let's move on. Public comments and questions. Anything from the public? I don't see anybody from the public here, so we'll move on. Would somebody like to make a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Carolyn makes the motion. Nick seconds. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, meeting is ended. Let me stop the